not on our game today. This is our third time.
It's
but
Tuesday,
it's Tuesday
afternoon.
Yep. Tonight, choir concert at 6:30. They're practicing right now. And so I've had a couple calls with the clothes. Don't worry about it. We just want your kids there. And if they're dressed up, great. If they're not, it's okay. It really, honestly, is okay. Don't let that get to you. We just want them there.
Yep, and just have fun with it, and just they're excited. They always get excited.
Yeah, and it's fun to see them. SIAC will be at Lakewood. So if you're on the SIAC committee, that's at Lakewood instead of Eastview this year.
And that's at 6:30 as well, start time.
And track meet tonight too.
And there's also a track meet, so it's going to be a
time of year.
busy night around the community.
When I look at our activities, our kids are going all over the place. I really honestly believe in field trips because it gives them exposure to things they might not see. And so with the help of the foundation, PTO, our kids get a lot of opportunities, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No, it's terrific, and it's also a great opportunity for them to get to work on some of the personal character things that we've worked on all year, and we always tell them, good things happen when you act good, and so it's a good opportunity for them to get to display that.
Speaking of character, which makes me think of Leader in Me, Parent Leader in Me is on Friday at 7 o'clock, and so we'll have the doors open. Just bring your cup of coffee. We'll be in the PLC room, which is by the gym, and we'll start talking about Habit 1, which is being proactive.
Yeah, we really had a fun time getting to know some of the parents last time that participated. Hopefully we'll see several of you this week.
I've got 2 checks. Okay, registration is open. Oh, 3. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for correcting me in front of everybody. I appreciate it. Registration is open. And so register early. You get kind of a little price discount, I think, if you register early. That, honestly, registration will help us with our class sizes and our class placements, which reminds me, class placement, I want to go through the board policy on that. You may request your son or daughter not to have a teacher that your other child has had. Other than that, in all honesty, you don't really have any say. And I don't mean that in a mean way. We want your kids to be successful. But the people that email me or call me and say, hey, could my son have Mr. Larson? We just love him. I'm going to have to say no. You let the process work just like everybody else. But the board policy says that if my son had Mr. Larson and it was not a good experience, I can, in writing, email and say, hey, I don't want my son to have Mr. Larson, and I will okay that.
Yeah, and we just appreciate you respecting us in terms of that, because it's challenging for all of us. And honestly, we just we have a process through the computer that sorts them to be good, balanced classrooms, and we just kind of take it from there.
We will not release that to the beginning of the year, and basically it's because we're growing so fast that sometimes there has to be switches anyway. So, we'll start working on that probably in May, but in all honesty, we won't be done till August.
Great. Another exciting thing is we got our Iowa assessments back. I know you've kind of been working with the teachers on some of that.
Yeah, I can kind of explain the process. We work in PLCs. We take a look at each score, and we take a look at not only the proficiency scales and proficiency score, but we also look to see if your child has made a year's growth. And so we have, in fact, I have a couple boxes in my car from district office, and we'll pull those in and we'll separate them, and I would assume we will send those with the kids. I will guarantee next Tuesday they'll be coming home in the backpack. So make sure you take a look at those scores. Tuesday is when you'll get your Iowa assessment results, and if you have any questions, just email the teachers, because they pretty much know, honestly, they know the scores of the kids, because we are dissecting that like crazy.
Terrific. Coming up here, not next week, but the week after, we're going to do our spring Ames Web testing. So just kind of have your kids, that's the last small test that they'll be taking for assessments, and just know that it's coming up.
So I'm going to end it with, we have a couple I don't know, they're characters, but they're, what do I want to say? I don't want to say hero by any means. Award winners. Mr. Larson won the regional coach of the year for basketball for his team, and Mr. Pelzer won assistant coach of the year with his team, regional coach of the year. So I know you're shaking your head because you didn't want me to say anything, but you know what? Good things happen to good people.
I'm going to correct you more often when you make a mistake on here now.
It's great. Our people work hard, so congratulations. Thanks. We'll see you at the concert tonight, and make sure you register.
Bye.